Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Just underscore Mickey underscore has redeemed first.
Destruction.
Skin Jaya Sano is here.
Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. What's up, chat? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG, Mickey, redeeming first. Welcome in, Mrs. Ken and Technoki. How is everybody doing across all the platforms? No music today? There it is. It just kicked in. Really delayed. Mrs. Ken, it looks like you got scammed on your high redemption. Maybe you were just too quick on it and the price didn't get to reset. Rip. Yeah, that's crazy. How is everybody doing today, my dudes? Oh, shoot. I didn't update the stream title. Gosh dang it, bro. I did not update the stream title. It's wait, what? Yeah, I didn't. I'm an idiot. Let me get TikTok chat connected. TikTok, how you doing? Let's see if this connects now. All right. Hey, Techno. Do you want Techno? Technoki? Tech? I don't know. You said you take mod commissions, right? We had a mod idea. It's Techno Kai. Oh, Techno Kai. All right. So Techno for short. Is that good? All right. Is this all connected now? Yeah, it looks like TikTok is TikTok. You guys have got my words all messed up. All right. I think we're all connected. What's up? All right, let's get into the hardcore world chat. We got a hole to dig today. Today is absolutely fixed, relatively broken coordinates. I think they did. Yep, they absolutely, relatively, figuratively did. You do, yeah. Do you? Because we had an idea for a mod. I don't remember what it was now. We wrote it down somewhere. We had an idea. I'm thinking, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll think about it. I'll remember it. Couple empty boxes. Gotta put one of these away. Ah! Oh, I remember. It was about clouds. It was about clouds. Why are all my mods cloud related? Dang it. Why do I care so much about... No, it was about fog. It was about fog. Okay. I'm not in a good location to explain what I want. But let me prepare my picks. and explain the concept. And I don't know if this is possible. But I play with mods that let me see like super far render distances, right? Like Voxy. You saw I have a render distance of like 512, but if I turn it down, it becomes, more apparent. And like when you're out exploring with a super high render distance, you'll notice that like you don't have any fog when you're near an edge on one side, right? But like maybe to my west, it's rendered out 100 chunks, right? I had the idea, would it be possible to have a fog mod that doesn't base the fog distance around the player, but it bases it on the edge of the chunks, right? So if I see 20 chunks to my left and 32 chunks to my right, could I have the fog be based like, okay, I want the fog to be the like a configurable percentage like away from the edge of the chunks, depending on how far it is in each given distance. I don't know if that makes sense. I can explain it better. I probably could have explained it better because when the idea was fresh. I don't know if it's possible to base the fog on the edge of the rendered chunks in a given distance rather than basing it centered around the player. I think that's the crux of it. Put this green dye away. If that's a mod you think you can make, I'll absolutely commission you to try. All right, let's get to the hole, chat. When we're at the hole, we'll actually have I'll have a very good place to look to explain it better if I'm not being clear.
Silent_Jesse is here.
What's up, Silent? Actually, the nether roof is a good spot, right? Hold on, let me get up a little higher. When I say a little higher, I mean a lot higher, because my render distance is ridiculous right now. Right here. So you can see that the edge of the chunks that I'm seeing are kind of just all over the place, and some goes really far, some or there's holes in it or whatever, right? So what if setting a fog distance like made it to where the fog like was 100% fog at the chunk that was at the edge, and then like it gradually made it to 0% fog like in a radius of 5 chunks from the edge, so that you would never see the hard stop, but in the directions where you can see really far, you would see really far, and the directions where the fog is closer, the fog would be like just around the edges of what you can see. Yeah, look into that if you can. That's the idea. I would absolutely pay to make that happen. What is this chunk? I need to go check out that chunk. What is that chunk? Hold on, I need to go land on the ground and look at that chunk. Is the nether roof higher? Or is that just an optical illusion? Hold on. Where is it at? I don't see it now. There. All right. Well, we're about to start digging a hole, but we're seeing if we... No, I think that's an optical illusion, chat. I think that the top of that chunk is the same as the rest. It just looks higher because it's separated. Yeah, it's the same height. It's the same height. Okay. Dang it. I thought we had some really funky stuff going on there. I thought we did. So like a fog radius from a certain coordinate. A fog radius from the lazy chunks would be a way to put it. So like, no, lazy chunks are around the player and that has to do with simulation distance, but like a fog radius based on the outermost chunk in a given direction. Yeah, like chunks that don't exist. Oh goodness, Voxy is doing its work here, making everything look real big while it renders in. Like here's another scenario. Here at the hole, there's another scenario. You can clearly see here, I've never rendered those chunks, right? So like so in this scenario, I would like fog here and up this wall and then not seeing this void and this be fogged off. But I would be able to see everything here on the left of the screen and the fog for here would be way back there. Right? To hide this gross border with fog, but to let me see this way when I'm looking this way, right? And then like, yeah, there's this area that this would be an edge case. Like it would probably need fog to hide that. All right, but we're here at the hole.
Reeferman 20 is here.
What's up, Reeferman? How you doing? All right, chat. Look at the hole we got to dig today. Let's make sure we have boxes out and ready. Oh, we have one partial box. Okay, I see. Yep, not that full. Let's start digging this hole. Ooh, look at the cave down there, dude. Yeah, we have no more big caves for this one. Yes, a mod that basically only fogs unused chunks. Exactly. Diamonds. Oh, because I don't know of any fog mods that do that. And if we make that happen, I could see that being useful to more people than just myself. I will absolutely commission that and then, you know, add it if you can make it. And then I would obviously I'd want to make it publicly available and stuff like that. We can talk about that stuff. If you wanna join the Discord and send me a friend request, we can talk out the details. If you do ! Discord, you join the server. You'll see my name top of the list. The new capes, they'll be available in about a week. We don't know exactly how we'll redeem them yet, but they'll be available in about a week. The new like pickaxe ones, did Magic post that pickaxe or that cape video? Yeah, it is. Yeah, she posted that one day. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. That was that was like an informative video for like it's coming soon. In about a week you'll have to tune in to a live stream on the Purple site. We don't know exactly when yet, but I'll be alive. It doesn't like you? Oh shoot, did Colonel Bot take a nap? Hold on, Colonel Bot must have took a nap. Try no, he's not, he is there. What the heck? Try ! Socials. You'll find the Discord in there too. Maybe I did remove the Discord command. Maybe. There we go. There you go. Yeah. That has all my socials, including the Discord server. Chat, if you aren't in the Discord server, maybe consider joining up. Joining in there. We do a lot of dumb conversations, usually about Minecraft updates when those are snapshots are happening. It's also the only way to get whitelisted on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you are a member on the red site or a subscriber on any other platform, you can get whitelisted and join the Colonel Kingdom SMP. We just updated it to 26.1.2, bro. Chad, is it Friday? It is Friday, bro. I didn't even realize that. I think I forgot it was Friday until like just now. It's the weekend. Oh man, I was dreading waking up for work tomorrow. I don't need to. Preach. I better accept it now before. Ah, pending. There you are. I had to scroll through. I have like, after accepting yours, I have 37 pending friend requests that I didn't even know about. Oops. Rip everybody else. All right, have some fun. Oh man, oh me, oh my, chat. Today is stream 63. Whatever the stream number is, plus 38. So if it's 1125, you take a 25 plus 38. I think, yeah, that would make today 63, Mickey. So tomorrow is when we have a whole stack of streams. You're right. You're right. What's up, NG? How you doing? How are you doing? And we got Chad. Does everybody have a 3-day weekend? Well, if you're in the U.S. We're digging a hole, my friend. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. You know how it goes. The hole is the goal. Fabric. That is a very important question. I thought, while I was explaining it, I had the thought to make sure to say so it would work on Fabric. And then, like, I think I got distracted trying to find the right words for what I was trying to say, and then I didn't end up saying it. That's an important distinction. You're right. You're right. I know while trying to explain it, the thought crossed my mind to make sure to say fabric, and I didn't. No, this is not going to be a base. I already have a base. If you want to check out, if you want to see my base or anything else I got in my world, I recommend checking out my 15,000 day world tour video. That's where I was trying to go with that. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. So that's what I'm doing. Can't I see this? There we go. Anyone do anything fun for the weekend? I know a lot of the country has not good weather for this nice 3-day weekend, but there's still probably people making plans. Or are we all just gonna sit at home on our lazy butts and doom scroll for a 3-day weekend? I don't want to do that. Oh, I do have news on the subathon this year, chat. I have really good news on the subathon for this year. We were talking about it yesterday. Good news, the subathon is officially canceled. It means I get to go on vacation. Sorry, chat. That's why it's good news. So yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're doing as an alternative to celebrate my partner anniversary this year. That is not a subathon, but maybe a weekend-a-thon. I mean, we can still call it a subathon, but have like a weekend cap on it or something like that. Hey, we officially used up all the boxes that we had in this chest, and now we can just start using them out of my ender chest. Because I don't think we bring home more than 18 boxes in a stream. And if we do, we can always craft some more if we need it, you know. Whoa. Oh, I gotta sleep. Ooh, chat. I had Chipotle for dinner today. It was really good. They had like a well, they call it like a Chipotle honey chicken. So like a hot honey chicken, I assume, is what, just with the Chipotle branding of the heat. And it was mint. It was good, dude. I love hot honey everything, and oh my god, I ate that whole bowl. I always eat the whole bowl, but I ate that whole bowl, dude, and I was satisfied. Though I was a little upset. They definitely skimped out on the rice. It was real lacking on the rice. The bowl looked pitifully empty. What's up, Darcy? Darcy, did you hear the good news about the subathon for this year that I just said while you weren't here? Do you have ears in the back of your head? I don't think that saying works. Cat hates you because you put fleet dream. No, the good news is that I'm not doing a subathon this year. The good news is that I get to go on vacation. Got your hopes up. Well, no, we're probably going to end up doing something for a weekend. I have to figure out an alternative. But the subathon that I'm going to do something like a weekend subathon or something like that. But like a normal 1 week or 2 week cap subathon like I have done every year historically is 100% off the table right now. So vacation will be nice. Yes. Oh yes, I'm leaving the country. Absolutely. And the reason I'm excited is I've been on vacations since COVID, but I haven't been on a vacation since COVID. For me, a vacation is where I'm not around people who speak English. If I'm in a country where the native language is English, it's not a vacation. Yeah. It's gonna be nice. Yeah. Yeah, PTO is a problem. I have a lot of PTO for someone in America. But that's why last year I was able to take 2 weeks off for a subathon and still go on a family trip, you know? But not this year. Did we go on a trip last year at all? Or was that the year before? I don't know. I used my PTO on something. Yeah. Sad thing is I don't get PTO from the stream. No. It's all PTO is all the same thing. For every company I've ever worked for, PTO, you use PTO when you're sick. Like, that's just... I don't know if there is a difference. A sick leave? Well, look at you. Well, look at you. You're allowed to be sick. I was a shrewd negotiator, and as far as I know, I have more PTO than anyone in the company. So would not sign the employment contract until they increase that number a little bit. It's good. It was good. I have limits. And it's not actually that much. Like compared to like EU standards and stuff like that. But This is Java. But we're digging down to bedrock. Yeah, dude. EU, like, what employee rights or whatever you want to call it. It's just insane. It's just insane. It's insane how good it is. Or maybe it's insane how bad ours are, but I digress. We started digging this hole in January. This is the 63rd stream digging this hole so far. Wow, I got asked that exact same question on 2 different platforms, back to back. Ooh, we also had a gift come in on TikTok, and I didn't hear it. Let me refresh those alerts. Sorry, my dude. Thank you for the gift, though. I have absolutely no estimate for how long this is going to take, and I have no intention on estimating because that just leads to disappointment. So I'm going to dig this hole till the hole is dug. Full-time gets 20 days, but they swerve that by hiring you at 37.5 hours. To only get you part-time rates. Yeah. Yep. My first job was in retail, and like, yeah, I was a part-time employee, but there was weeks when, yeah, they would schedule me. I said I wanted the hours because I was a teenager who needed money, and was not fully my rosy glasses of working had not been shattered yet. And I wanted more hours. And they would schedule me up to like 32 or 36 hours or something like that is where they would make a cutoff. We're at -9, I believe. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, -9 still. I don't see us finishing this layer today, chat, but I do see us setting ourselves up to finish it for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is the 64th stream, aka the full stack of digging stream. I'm disappointed it's taken me 5 months to get 64 streams, I'm not gonna lie. Don't say that, then you'll be disappointed. No, I can make that estimation. Today's a short stream, a 3-hour, but tomorrow's a full 4, and I'm confident that as long as nothing goes not according to plan, we'll be potentially meeting our deadline. It's not a deadline. Oh. My chat just like kind of jumped. Like, I don't know why. Like, it scrolled and then scrolled back. Thought I saw a comment come through, but maybe it was automod. Maybe someone was saying something not so nice. No worries, dude. The only one that has to be here is me. Still thinking about that Chipotle I had for dinner, though. I can taste it when I burp. Delicious. Oh, diamonds. Even sometimes I'm not here. Only during certain hours of a subathon. You are correct. We started digging this hole in January, and this is my 63rd stream digging this hole. No, acid reflux isn't good for that. Not in my opinion. Tastes too much like vomit. Excuse you, chat. I had an incredibly unproductive day today, so it's good to get here and dig a hole and actually have some productiveness. Not that I care about being productive for work, but like I didn't get like anything done for like I had some stuff on my to-do list today and I didn't to-do it. Next week I'll probably find time. Hey, bud. He just wanted a hug. But no. That's not a vanilla thing. And I don't have any mods that modify gameplay like that. Bored? I'm digging a hole. What more could I want to do, bro? What more could I need? Building you a fire pit. Nice. About to live outside always. I keep doing things to make our backyard more hospitable, and then Magic and I still never go spend time just outside. So hopefully it works. Studies have shown it's good for your brain to be bored. I have read similar. I don't know about I haven't read studies, but thank you for the gifts, my dudes. But I have read something along the lines of being bored allows you to like think about things in depth for extended period of time, and figuring and like figure things out. It's good for your brain. Yeah. Movie nights around a fire pit sounds amazing. Yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff. Yeah. Honestly, you know what I think we need? I do think we need a fire pit. Teach my kids how to light a fire. And then, you know, maybe the whole neighborhood loses their fencing. Yeah. Oh. Party at Mickey's house. Whole mod team. The whole being good at being bored thing, I have my kids are better at being bored than I am. They complain about being bored when they're bored, right? But we turned back when my oldest stopped having nap time or falling asleep at nap time. But my youngest still needed to take a nap. We turned a nap time into quiet time. So she would just go to her room and play quietly. And that was good for them. Oh, I've never taken an IQ test, but if I had to guess, it's at least 69. All right. We go by Eastern time here. Nice. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm on the latest right now. So Minecraft 26.1.2 on the latest install of Fabric is like 19.2 or 19.4 or something like that. On the same socials link, you can find my CurseForge to see the latest version of the Colonel mod pack. I released this publicly, if that helps. I have a few quality of life and performance mods, Rogue, but I don't have any game mechanic changing mods. But if you release it if you make it for the latest Fabric loader for the latest version of the game, like that's where I'm at. Like if they released an update within the past week or two that I haven't applied to my mod pack, I'll just update the mod pack. Right? It's not a big deal. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done. No, this is all hand dug. I'm doing all right, bro. I'm digging a hole. Having a great time. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. This world's over 19,000 days. If you switch to one of the landscape streams, you can see the day count in the top corner at all times. If you have not seen my 15,000 day world tour, though, chat, that's a good video I recommend checking out. How? Well, if you don't die, then the world doesn't end. Just a little pro tip right there. Pro gamer strat. The math is a little fuzzy there because sleep changes the length of a day. But I've played live on stream for 100% of this world for over 4,800 hours. I've popped 10 totems in the time, in the 5.5 years of this world. And I do have a playlist of all my totem pops, if you want to see those, both on TikTok and the Red site. The third totem is the closest I've been to death. Totem number 3. This is... When this is completed, this will be my 3rd hole in the world. The first one in the overworld. How long has it been since a totem pop? It's really easy to find that out. If you just do !totem since you're in the purple chat. Go look at the date of the latest video in that playlist. How do we get you to burn the Ender Dragon egg? No. The Ender Dragon egg is on display in my trophy room. Tell us how my brain processes things. Poorly. I've killed the dragon a few times. Totem's what I have in my offhand. If you are in a scenario where you would die, a totem will pop up in front of you and save your life. It's been a year and 3 months since totem 10, Darcy? Are you serial right now? Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now? That's crazy. Do you loot bastions? Very carefully. Very carefully. How much money to jump in the void? I bet in the void. But I don't risk this world for money. Well, unless it's serious money, but I don't know where you got the impression that I've dug 5 holes. I've dug 2 other holes, and I have 1 other incomplete hole. But the other 2 holes that are finished are in the Nether. Oh, I'm having a great time. This is amazing. We're digging a hole. What more could I want? I got chat here keeping me a good time. Speaking of chat, since you guys are all so awesome, you know, I assume you're all gonna hit the follow button or the subscribe button because you're having a good time. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. Oh yeah. That creeper mini fridge is sweet. No mods. It's just a different enchantment glint on my pickaxe. It's a resource pack. Did I get my batteries? Nope. Nope, they're stuck in transit. I'm likely to get my new batteries right after this long weekend. Oh, I meant to stop and pause to show progress on the hole for anyone that wanted to see it, but I hope you saw. I hope you saw it. Of course we're digging. Someone's got to dig this hole. Someone's got to do it. Not my batteries, Darcy. Why did your color just change? You just changed to green. That's weird. I don't like it. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying, chat? I plan to dig this hole. That's correct. All the packs I use are linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. But the one for the enchantment glint is Vanilla Tweaks. Ah! Oh, he caught me on fire. Not cool. I said Vanilla Tweaks. And all the packs I use are linked in the bios. I fly up into the sky every few minutes to empty out my inventory, so you just stick around, you'll see. We always take a good progress view of the hole every once in a while. Oh, goodness, chat. Wow. Also, chat, you know how we were talking yesterday about how pickles are technically 0 calories, right? Well, yesterday after stream, I hit my calorie limit for the day, and I was still hungry. So since pickles are 0 calories, I ate a whole jar of pickles. I don't believe that they're truly 0 calories, but you know what? At this point in time, I needed a snack. I don't believe that any food is 0 calories, but if the jar is gonna lie to me, who am I to not believe it? I think my last major haircut would have been 2021. We started this hole in January. Today is the 63rd stream digging this hole. My day was honestly pretty boring. Not bad, not great. But I did have Chipotle for dinner and it was really good. Had a new spicy chicken flavor of theirs. It was delicious. Delicious, bro. You're here a few months ago? Heck yeah, dude. Appreciate you stopping back. Drop a follow, maybe, if you're new. Algorithm might be able to bring it back more often, chat. Love Chipotle, dude. Me too, man. Magic and I used to have it like way too often, but now we hadn't had it in at least a month, and we've probably had it. If it's the 5th month of the year, I doubt we've had it 5 times this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that is my intention. The last couple years in a row, I've had a goal on my yearly subathon that if chat hits it, I'll cut my hair and donate it off to a charity of, I haven't figured out which one yet, right? But last year when we did my subathon, I had like an 18-inch ponytail. So yeah, it would be it's long enough. It's longer now. We didn't hit it, so that just means I get to grow it out for another year and donate some longer hair this year if we hit it. So. Nope, the jar said 0, monster. The jar said 0, and who am I to argue with a label on a jar printed by a company that only wants to steal my money and has no intention of serving me real nutritional value? Why would I argue with that label? Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you for the gift, my dude. I appreciate that. Boom, 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 boom. I have to design a cupcake box for a single cupcake for graphic designs. Any ideas for you? Absolutely. I would do like, so you're talking about like a little square box like this big, the size of a single cupcake to hold a cupcake in it? And are you talking about just designing the outside, or are you talking about designing the like interiors to hold a cupcake without the frosting hitting the sides or something like that? Thank you for all the gifts. I really appreciate you. Oh, throw my diamonds in there. Boom, 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 boom. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 63rd stream digging this hole. But I would make the box unironically look like a cupcake, Darcy. Like I would make it look like from the side on, imagine it was a cubed shaped cupcake. And I think it'd look beautiful. I'd eat that. I'd eat the box. Forget the cupcake, I'd eat the box. Preach, dude. Leaving a like does help the algorithm, both on the short stream and on TikTok. TikTok, I see you guys already hit 10K likes for the day. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. Let's make it 30K. Let's set the goal to 30K if you're on TikTok. Tap the screen, spam your thumbs into the screen. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time. This hole is for digging, my friend. Without doing the purple circle thing that you do, how do you get it so goes into the hole and make it a hole? Hold on. So you're talking without using mini HUD. How do I do what though? I can't follow. I'm not following. A single cupcake box, not inside. You won't be happy. You would be happy. It has to be pink and toy-like. I would absolutely make it look like a cupcake where it has a cupcake has a pink wrapper around it. So the bottom would be basically perfectly flat pink. The sides would look like the crinkles of a cupcake wrapper, right? And that could be a pink cupcake wrapper. And then the top half of the sides of the box would look like frosting swirls from any side you look at it. And then the top would look like the top looking down on a swirl, and it would have sprinkles. Like 10 out of 10 cupcake box right there. If I went to a bakery and they served me a single cupcake in a cupcake box that looked like the cupcake that was inside of it, I think I would just have to just eat the whole box. Mm-hmm. Do I think Minecraft should add smaller cubes? I don't know, but bigger cubes, absolutely. Something that makes you want to eat the box, yes. How do you make it be a circle hole without doing the purple circle thing that I do? Oh, I mean, there is like hole calculator or circle calculators online. Like if you wanted to, if you knew you wanted to dig a hole with a radius of 136 like mine, right? There's plenty of websites that will like plot out the size of the hole, but I use mini HUD to give me an overlay to define my edges, and that's the way I do it. I have one very large ab. Yep. Stealing my idea? Well, sorry, I patented that idea already. If you use it, you'll have to pay me royalties. I have to fly out and empty my inventory every couple minutes. Just stick around and eventually you'll get to see the hole. Yeah. Keg. I have heard that before when I was in high school. And I laughed at that one because I also did not have a six-pack in high school. Yeah. This is hardcore single player. Oh, what's up, Doom? Oh no, is it gonna start my itching myself like yesterday? Bro, yesterday was like, I was suffering. Genuinely. I don't know what was going wrong, but I was just really itchy everywhere. Is there an add-on? Oh, for Bedrock? I don't know. I play Java. I know very little about Bedrock. How do I maintain my abs? Yeah, a high-calorie diet and minimal exercise is how I maintain my abs. This is hardcore single player. There is no IP. The pick is fine, dude. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I forgot that TNT was over there. I was like, what is that? I am. It's right there. It's right there waiting for us. Ooh. Oof. Mm-hmm. Kind of forgot my train of thought. I feel like I had something to say earlier. It was gone. Just absolutely gone. Yeah, that one TNT is gonna finish the hole if I light it, based on what chat tells me. I ever looked into high pixel skyblock? No. Not really. I used to play on like minigame servers, way back in the day, but I don't think Hypixel was one of them. And actually, you know, my mods, during a subathon a year or two ago, maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago, my mod team was like, oh, well, if you get bored with hardcore and need a break, we'll all hop on a VC and join, we'll join Hypixel. And I tried, and apparently I was banned off Hypixel, and I have no recollection of ever playing it before. I submitted a ban appeal. I don't actually know whatever happened to that. I don't know if they ever responded. Chat, whoever wanted the progress report, was it Hypixel or was it some other big server? I don't know. I think it was Hypixel, but there's a progress report on the whole. Preach, dude. I'll swap picks. We might as well. Creeper in the hole. Right there. Yeah. Ooh. Excuse me. It's a big hole, huh? I feel better that that yawn was a chewy. Oh, get out of here, slime. I don't consent to a hug. I don't consent to any hugs. I said I don't consent to any hugs. He got what he had coming. He deserved that. This world's over 19,000 days. If you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour video, chat, I recommend checking that one out. I also recommend you subscribe over on the Red site because we are going to be doing the 20,000 day world tour sometime this summer. So make sure you're subscribed for that video. I mean, it's gonna be live that we hit it, obviously, and then I'll edit that and upload it within a week or so of whenever we do hit it. But that'll be later this summer. We're yeah, we're I have less than 800 days to go. Do, 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 do. Excuse me. Wow, that one was like a real, like, deep yawn. Hate it, man. Boom, 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 boom. Streaming is as hard or as easy as you make it. See, I'm just here to dig a hole, have a good time, and talk to chat. This is basically a just chatting stream where I happen to be digging a hole in hardcore, you know? So we're just vibing. The hole is the goal. I'm making a hole. This hole is taking us an incredibly long time with an incredibly long time left to go. So we are giving our complete undivided attention to digging this hole until the hole is dug. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Excuse me. Keep yawning now. Happens every night. Wow, it's already been like over an hour today though. Had no idea. You could have fooled me if I looked down and it had been half an hour has passed. I would have believed that. We're making good progress. We're making good progress on the hole. Here's a little cave saving us a little bit of time digging. Gotta love it. It's just a little cave. It's not like one of the big ones, but I'll take every single piece of assistance I can get from a cave, making me not need to mine some deep slate. That's the good stuff. It's my favorite food. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I like a lot of food. I don't know if I have a... I don't think I have just a favorite. You know what? Maybe I'll go with seafood. My favorite food is food I can see. Every missing block counts. Yes, it does. Ooh, wow. Wow. Anyone got any plans for this 3-day weekend, though? Other than Mickey forcing her husband to build a fire pit? I know most of the country's getting, or not most of the country, but a lot of the country's getting rained out for this 3-day weekend, huh? Ooh, another cave. I don't keep up with football. Or any sports for that matter, really. Not my jam. Jack, give me a second to blow my nose.
Colonel is going on a break. If you are new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing, he will return shortly. There is a mini game playing in the purple chat. If you want to join, you can find a link to all his socials in the bio/description etc. Otherwise, get up and stretch, get a drink, and leave a like on the stream.
All right. All right. Good. That turned off. Whoa. Pressed the button too many times. I also stood up, by the way. That's why it took me longer than the TTS. It's because I decided to stand up the desk. You gonna play some Minecraft and do gardening stuff? Nice, dude. Good to get some real outside time in there too, you know? What's up? Yeah, yeah. It does make it makes taking my breaks much quicker now that Colonel just says the generic drop a follow stuff before I take my break, you know? So it's better all around, I think. Aw, preach, dude. Lurkers are always welcome. Gotta pad the numbers somehow. Oh, chat, I noticed we just hit 15K likes. We do have a like goal of 30K on TikTok. So if you're enjoying the stream, tap on the screen, let the algorithm know you're having a good time. And same goes for the shorts, chat. Make sure you leave the like on the stream. Tell that algorithm you're having a good time too. Of course we're still mining. Someone's got to dig this hole. We'll be done someday. Whew, I mean, that day is not today, chat. Today, we will be digging. Still. This world is 5.5 years old. We are on -9, and we're going all the way to bedrock. Which starts at -59. So we got a little ways to go, you might say. We are currently here digging this hole. If you want to see a world tour, though, you can go check out my channel for my 15,000 day world tour is the latest one. And chat, make sure you're subscribed because the 20,000 day world tour will be happening this summer. We've done a surprising amount in those 5,000 days. Yeah, my weekends were my weekend plans though were foiled by Jeff Bezos. He personally saw to it that the parts for my weekend project would not come before the weekend. Oh yeah, I love this shirt, dude. I got a lot of real cool shirts I wear. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you dig this fast. It's as fast as you can possibly dig deep slate. Your partner plus goal isn't right. It says 38 for me, but your screen says 30. Run ! Partner plus, it'll update it. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm getting an error. I need to update my Chrome driver probably, or something like that. All I gotta do probably is reboot my PC after stream tonight, and it'll fix it. I hear the music. You don't hear it? It is very quiet. Maybe, change up the album. Put on something more hype, or hip-hop, or EDM, or, arcade, or whatever. Nah, this is a lo-fi album, and honestly, I'm not in the mood for lo-fi right now. We need something with more energy. We're digging a hole, after all. There we go. Dude, this sounds exactly out of a PS2 era dirt bike game. Does this not sound like this belongs in a PS2 dirt bike game? Yeah, we only play Stream Beats music. And if you're on the red site or the shorts stream, yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear the music at all because even the system over there is messed up. I am standing right now. On a good day, I like to stand for 15 minutes out of each hour. It's just good for my body, my back, my legs. To do a bit of standing. Lately, my back has been more sore and I've been standing less. What's up? That's why I got a standing desk. Oh, lava. We are at -9 now. The algorithm knew to bring you here, I guess. Chat, make sure you've dropped a follow or subscribed on whatever platform you're watching on so the algorithm has a chance to bring you back here if you're enjoying the hole and you want to see status updates. I play mostly Minecraft, but occasionally on Wednesdays I will play a non-Minecraft co-op game with my wife. We burn diamonds at the end of every stream for qualifying Partner Plus subs. ! Partner Plus. This is a hole. We are digging a hole. I thought my inventory was full. I saw all those items on the ground in front of me. I just hadn't got close enough to them. Doop 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 doop. I need a drink. Chat, you gotta stay hydrated. I need to stay stretched. I have a 4070 Ti in each of my machines. Ooh. You just got done with dinner? It was all right. Well, what'd you have? What'd you have? Pizza bites. Like, pizza rolls? Or like little mini pizzas? I bet it was delicious, regardless. The rolls? Okay. Yeah. Magic and I used to eat those a lot. Pretty sure Magic still gets them. Couldn't tell you the last time I had one, though. Oh, yeah. That and ramen will get anyone through college. Which is better, pizza rolls or pizza bagels? Pizza bagels. Pizza bagels. I mean, if you're talking frozen pizza bites, frozen pizza bagels that you just throw in the oven for 15 minutes or whatever, both of them are gonna be mid. Both of them are gonna be mid. But like, they're gonna be good mid. They're gonna be fine. You're gonna enjoy it. You just have, but between the two, ramen's too salty for you. Well, what you could do is you could boil the water and then don't add the noodles and don't add the flavor packet, and then just have your ramen. No salt involved. Sleepy time. Oh. We're gonna sit back down. All right. Yeah, here I am. Oh, my inventory's full. All right, let's go empty that out. Do do do. Oh. I haven't had my hair trimmed in a very long time. I definitely should. Especially if I am gonna do a subathon thing this summer. Well, not a subathon weekend or something, where I'm gonna give the opportunity to, you know, we hit a goal and I cut it off and donate it. I should probably get it trimmed, sooner rather than later before that. Sub a weekend? I kind of like weekend-a-thon. Oh yeah, playing on mobile sucks. Just I back when Pocket Edition first came out and I had my iPhone 4, dude. I got Minecraft day one. I bought it when it released on mobile. And I got it to like play on the bus, you know, and I absolutely never did. Yeah. Yeah, every year I have a subathon where I have a goal for chat to hit. And if chat hits the goal, then yeah, I cut off my hair and we'll donate it to a charity that makes wigs for kids or something like that. Last year I had over an 18-inch ponytail. I'm assuming it's grown a little bit since then, but I definitely should get it trimmed. I don't know the process. I assume they want me to have like the dead ends trimmed off the hair before I donate it. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should Google that first. It's a good research project. Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me thinks maybe that they want it to have the dead ends cut off so they get better quality hair, right? Other part of me thinks they might want they might just want it not trimmed at all so they can trim off as much as or as little as they want. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. No. I tried with like a temporary dye one time. I tried like dyeing the ends pink for a subathon goal. This was probably like 4 years ago now, if not 5. It didn't go well. It didn't take like at all. Ask before yeah, well, yeah. I was planning on calling up the salon that Magic goes to, and asking if they've ever dealt with it, if they've ever trimmed hair for a charity before, and if they know, because they'd be the people I go to cut my hair anyway. And I would tell them, get every single inch of my hair possible. If that means I gotta go down to a buzz cut or whatever, fine. Make it happen. I don't have one in mind. I've looked up lists before. I know like Locks of Love is like the big one, but I've also heard that they're not a great experience sometimes, or they're very picky and they might just reject your hair. I don't know. I've heard, I don't know if that's even Locks of Love specifically. I don't want to, I mean, they all do great things. But that's the one that like the name that comes to mind. But I don't know. If I can choose, I specifically would want to give it to one that makes a wig for kids. I am a pink slime, so slimes. There's none right now. Had your hair for like 3 weeks. Interesting. Interesting. My favorite mob is the player. That's perfect. Which player though? Bum, 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 bum. When this is done, it'll be my 3rd hole that I've finished in this world. First one in the overworld, though. I go up into the air every few minutes to empty out my inventory. If you stick around long enough, you'll get to see the hole. The other holes I won't be visiting today, but if you want to see them, you can, well, you can check out my 15,000 day world tour, and see one of them. But the other hole was completely dug entirely, between the 15,000 day world tour and now, so. You're not gonna see it in that video. What's up? To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Know what I'm saying? In this hole, none. In the history of my world, about a dozen. We are digging a hole, my friend. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. All right. All right. Let's empty out my inventory, chat. And let's take a look at the hole. This is a hole. Not a challenge, it's a hole. Nah, Java's where it's at, bro. I don't even see where I left off. I don't even see where I left off, genuinely. But look at that progress, dude. Did I make it right to the very end before I flew up? Is that what happened? It must have. Oh, yeah. That is what happened, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna dig this hole. That's what I'm gonna do in here. You finished the end? What? What does that mean? Oh, of the line. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying now. Like the entire end dimension. I finished it. I thought that's what you were saying. I was like, what do you mean? No, but we do have a current like goal of 30K. So if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like and tap on the screen. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time, both on TikTok and on the Shorts channel. It helps me both ways for absolutely free 99. Have we hit 900K yet? No, but we're close to 900K. Diamonds? I've mined a few. 1,600 and 1,400. Just a few. You have the whole mod config? No way, dude. What? No way. All right. DM me how much you want for it, and and your PayPal or whatever. I mean, I don't have a channel point redemption for that specifically. That would be fun though. What if I accidentally hold shift though and I die? I would totem, but you get it. I don't know. There was never really a time in this world where I needed diamonds. My strategy early game is like, day one is get a stack of logs and a stack of food, and then go underground until I come up in full diamonds. And then after that, I set up a villager trading hall, and I was able to get every other piece of diamond tools I needed, and armor I needed from villagers. So like, diamonds mattered for like a whole 2 hours in this world. Shift for you is sprint. Bro, I get so confused when I get to other games and they make I have shift is crouch and control is sprint, and I get so confused when other games change it up and make shift sprint and control crouch. I don't know if I'm at the point right now where I don't know if I'm playing it backwards or if I'm playing it the right way, but I'm playing the way that feels like muscle memory to me. Oh, I did not do caves. I went strip mining, Darcy. I'm the default? Okay, good. Should do a day and night mining thing in the game to finish the hole faster. Sleeping through the night does not make the hole take longer. It actually makes the hole take less long because I don't have mobs bombarding me. Yes. Yeah. And I also did it back in 1.16 before we had the new caves and before there was Deep Slate. So my advice is as good as a boomer telling you to how to find a job in 2026. You know, it's a little outdated, a little irrelevant. Yeah. Preach the follows. I mean, I don't know what I would do different. I still think my general plan, my general idea works, but it would just be slower. I know what a mob switch is, and I don't have one. And I really don't intend on making one because I can just sleep, and it increases my day count too, which is great. It gets me closer to that 20,000 day world tour, huh, chap? Yeah, absolutely. Sleeping is worth the time spent not fighting mobs at night. Absolutely. It works, but it'd have to be down. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you'd have to dig down to negative 59 or 58, I think. But, yeah. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Priest follows. Lava veins? Yeah. They're a pain, but they're easy to deal with. You just turn. It's like, oh, I've discovered lava. Let me back up 10 blocks and turn to the right. No lava. Now I go this way for a long time. No, we're on -9. We've not gotten to -16. That's in the future. You just asked, are we still in the future? Okay, Marty. We're digging for the hole, my dude. Why can't I break that block? I've looked at it like 3 times and missed. Oh, my inventory's full. For anyone that needs a status update on the hole, look at that. We're making good progress, dude. Look at we're making some progress. The radius of this hole is 136 blocks. What's up? Oh, man. Chat, you better stretch too. I'm feeling it. Feeling. Ooh. Oh. My shoulders. Radius. For the diameter, you double it and add 1. Beacons are placed at bedrock. Well, on top of bedrock. I always do that. So that way, they're not in my way while I'm digging the hole. The setup for unrendered chunks sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Just noticed all the boxes are gone from the back. I just reshuffled things around behind me. I had to record something. I wanted the background to look a little bit more presentable. Colonel Cam shows all the combined chats from the other platforms. I'm live on all the streaming sites, chat. You can find all the links to my other socials in the link in the bios, descriptions, etc., wherever you're watching, chat. Make sure you drop a follow wherever you are watching, though, or subscribe. You know, Maybe I'll show up on your algorithm again. Who knows? Oh, but the tower, that's just a pile of old servers and network equipment. Network switches and old, like, super old rack mount servers. $300 by $300 cube hole. Good luck. Good luck. Well, it's not a cube if it's, unless it's 300 by 300 by 300. That would make it a cube. Ugh. Oh, chat, today is a short stream, by the way. Only 3 hours, so we're already past our halfway mark for the night. We're going for another hour and 15 minutes, effectively. The hole is the goal. 300 in the vertical is easy, because skyline... Yeah, if you start at the top of the sky, you don't even have to go all the way to bedrock. You only would have to go down to positive 19, which is like there. Well, that yawn felt like really drawn out. It like wasn't stopping. Just gonna plug this real quick. It was just the right thing to do. And I obviously plugged it with an insta-mineable block, like tough. We started digging this hole in early January. This is my 63rd stream digging this hole. Non-consecutive. 63rd stream. Feel like we're making good progress, chat. Really good progress. I feel like after I finish up this inventory full of items, I feel like it'll be a good stopping point to take a quick break and refill my water and that kind of stuff. So make sure you drop a follow, chat, on whatever platform you're watching on, because I know how likely you guys are to scroll away as soon as I hit that BRB screen. But we got a few minutes. If I delete this on accident, I have backups in case of me accidentally deleting it. And before anyone gets too worried, I play 100% of this world on stream. If I die, it's on stream. Everyone sees it. You know? The world's over. But I make regular backups in case, you know, the world gets corrupted or I delete it or, you know, my computer catches on fire. Like I have a proper 3-2-1 backup solution. I've lost important data before and I will not lose this world. The radius of this hole is 136 blocks, and it is a bowl-shaped hole. You can see the curvature there. It's actually the bottom half of a sphere that we're digging out. So it's a sphere-shaped hole with a radius of 136 blocks. Hole enjoyer. Uh-oh. So. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Good. Okay, inventory's full now. So let's empty out my inventory and then we'll head to the gold farm for a few minutes. Look at that progress though. From this angle, it feels like I haven't made that much progress today looking at it. But these stripes here, once we start getting like to here, they're gonna start really going really fast. So I still have high confidence in finishing this layer in tomorrow's stream. All right. Colonel Cam is not anyone in particular. Colonel Cam is the combined chat from all the other platforms. I'm live everywhere. No, we're taking a quick break, like I said. We're past the halfway mark of stream, but we do have about an hour left tonight. We're heading to the gold farm for a few minutes so I can refill my water, use the restroom, all that kind of jazz. You had it muted? Unacceptable. Absolutely terrible behavior. You should consider yourself banned. Yep, that's accurate. All right, chat. All right. Click. All right, let me turn this down a bit more so you guys don't go deaf. And like I said, I'll be right back.
Colonel is going on a break. If you are new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing. He will return shortly. There is a mini game playing in the purple chat. If you want to join, you can find a link to all his socials in the bio/description, etc. Otherwise, get up and stretch, get a drink, and leave a like on the stream.
All right, I'm back, chat. I'm pretty sure 45 and 51, by the way. Nope, never mind. Shoot, one of the ones by 45 is a yellow cow, and 51's a yellow cow. All right, let's get back to the hardcore world. Whoa, that was a laggy sound. Interesting. How do I stop that? There we go. How you doing, Purple? Welcome in. How are you guys liking this new minigame? Oh yeah, they're definitely too small now. Yep. But we'll keep it on until the round ends if no one wants to. Life be lifin'. I feel that. So did you get your really close to the file configuration is stubborn? No worries. Take your time, bro. I did not expect same day turnaround, bro. Yeah. I did not expect same day turnaround. All right, let's sleep real quick right here. Yeah, once he gets to mini, yeah, you can't see it. Sorry, boot dat. What are you doing, punk? Look at that progress, chat. I just ate a piece of caramel candy that Magic had sitting on the counter. And then I told her it tasted a little bit chalky. And she was like, yeah, I found those in the back of the pantry. I just ate one. Yeah, hopefully I didn't mess up my stomach for the night. I don't sweat it. It's gonna be a long time till the hole is dug, chat. We got, what was I gonna say? We've been digging this hole since January. This is my 63rd stream digging this hole. It's gonna be quite a few more streams till the hole is done. We're gonna dig the hole till the hole is dug. You know how it goes. Car's all fixed. Going to get your second car up and running this weekend. Going to a Comic-Con tomorrow and figure out all the dental work you need. At Comic-Con, you might find some people dressed up as a dentist. I don't know if I would let them do your dental work, but you know. I'm gonna sit down. It's just all the things you're doing this weekend. You have a, you got a dentist appointment in the weekend? Wow. Yeah, I don't have much going on. Probably gonna see my in-laws for Memorial Day. Yeah, you did tell me. Oh, you're only getting nerve blocks? You're not being put to sleep? Yo, isn't it crazy, chat? How different being put to sleep at the dentist is than being put to sleep at the veterinarian is? Don't ever get those appointments mixed up, chat. Oh. Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, I was like, put to sleep. That doesn't sound right. No anesthesia, much cheaper. Also, it's gonna be harder to arrange transportation if you need anesthesia. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I just scheduled my appointment and then called my mom and was like, hey, do you want to see your grandkids? Okay, well, you need to come on this day and you can watch them while I go get my wisdom teeth pulled and Magic can drive me. It always works, chat. Start with the grandkids. End with the need. Yeah. To get an Uber. Imagine an Uber picking up someone from the dentist who just got off anesthesia. Oh, you don't have Uber where you are? That's actually pretty based. Unless it's just because like no one Ubers there. But if there's like wherever you live, if there's some sort of like Uber's banned here kind of stuff, that's as long as they have like a suitable taxi or bus infrastructure to replace it, that's pretty based. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Purple. We grinding. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking I don't know if I'll be taking an Uber soon. I take Ubers incredibly infrequently. Ubers are like less than a once per year thing for me. Once every couple years, maybe. They're good to and from airports, though. If you don't want to pay for parking and you don't have anyone to drop you off. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Imagine being the Uber driver with someone who just got off anesthesia in the back of your car. Like, also from your perspective, yeah, they could end up being a creep or something. But even from like a perfectly reasonable, not creep Uber driver, that is, from their perspective, being like, oh boy, it's like having a drunk but worse. Has anyone in chat ever driven for one of the Uber's Lyfts of the world? I have. I did it for like 2 days. The very first person I ever picked up, they asked me, how long have you been doing this? And I said something like, today's my first day or something like that, and it was real awkward. It felt like they were judging me hard. That was years ago, though. That was well before, that was pre-COVID. Oh god, that was so many cars ago. That was in my first car, actually, that I was still doing that. That was probably like 2017. That era, like years before COVID. Do. Oh, nah, dude. I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? and a great time. Just vibing, dude. This is like really relaxing though. Especially with this song on right now. I know this is supposed to be a hype track, but like, this is relaxing music to me. Probably also because we don't have it turned up too high, so you can't hear the glaring bass, you know? Mom and dad have been drivers for going on 25 plus years. Their parents, you're the Uber driver for them. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Oh, you're saying that your parents are your like personal Uber drivers? Yes, okay, I get that now. Yeah, I put it together right. I put it together by the end. Unpaid, you might add, yeah. What's up? Yeah, I couldn't imagine being an Uber driver nowadays with current gas prices.
Preach, dude.
I think I'd be hanging up the towel. Made sense. I understood it eventually. Preach the follows. You remember taking the bus and walking everywhere back when your mom was Ubering? That's hilarious. Mom leveled up from Ubering her kid to Ubering paid customers, and then you had to then spend mom's money on a bus pass. Meanwhile, yeah. I wish buses and public transit and stuff like that was more easily accessible, and more common, and not like stigmatized and stuff. Like I have no judgment nowadays, but like I had a coworker who like when I was probably like 20 or something, who told me like, you know, he buses to work, and I'm like, oh well, he was new, and I was like, oh, were you buying a car soon? He's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you choosing to take a bus to work? I was like, what's wrong? Like, hold on, what's going on here, you know? Are you not paid enough to buy a car? Or like, what's going on? And nowadays I realize like, you know, actually taking the buses would be nice if it didn't suck to take the bus, you know? I really wish there was trains and subways and stuff in more places. That'd be sick, but whatever. Oh. Do 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 do. Keep getting notifications today, chat. Oh wow, I just realized we have 15 minutes till bingo. Chat, if you're not familiar, we play a mini game at the end of stream, every stream in the purple chat, where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. So if you want a chance to leave your mark on the hardcore world, make your way over to the purple chat. You got about 15 minutes to get over there and create an account if you need to, all that kind of jazz. You got time. Oh, you changed up the album? Preach, Darcy. You have such a good public transport system. I'm jelly. I actually don't know how good of a public transport system I have around where I am. I've never needed to look it up just because we live in such a car-centric area. I just imagine it's poor, or mid at best, and yeah, just to throw me off. I didn't even hear it change. I just looked up and saw the command. Oh, dude, I would love bike infrastructure. Dude, they, a while ago, there was a road, a super busy road, that they, like, shut down a side of it, and I was so hopeful they were putting in, like, a proper, like, two-way bike lane or something. But they shut down the side of it to make, like, for, like, miles, so that they could do like a new curb or a new bus stops and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, bus stops, improvement, but bike lanes would have been mint, dude. It was genuinely an area that, like, if they had added bike infrastructure, like, I would bike there. Or e-bike there, or e-scooter there, or something, you know? Oh, I fly up to empty my inventory out every few minutes. If you stick around long enough, you'll get to see me fly up again, and I'll show you the hole. We started digging this hole in January. This is my 63rd stream digging this hole. Non-consecutive. Absolutely massive hole. I've genuinely thought about, like, do I try to infiltrate the city planners, you know, become like one of the city people, like genuinely, like, go get a job working in the city I live in and be the one guy to just always advocate for bike lanes and public transport infrastructure. Be like, do I go do that? Do I just change careers entirely and just be the guy who annoys everyone at city council for more bike infrastructure? Then I realized I really don't want to deal with local politics. I can hardly handle office politics. And I'd have to work outside the house, yeah. I work in IT, but that's as descriptive as I get. What's up, Shilly? Hey, Shilly! I've got a question for you. This question's not just for Shilly, chat, but it applies to Shilly. Or anyone living in Europe. Shilly, if I buy you a ticket to TwitchCon, would you be interested in going and getting me a cape? It's next weekend. Or anyone in chat from who lives in Europe, for that matter, who kind of wants to go to TwitchCon but doesn't want to pay for the ticket. I don't know how much a train ride would be. Ah, dang it. You have any friends that would want to go to TwitchCon?
Massive.
Call me emoji.
Yo, thank you, Scooter, for the 19-month Prime sub. What is he at? I didn't see. Oh, dang, you're getting close to the 500 club, my dude. 74 more hours. You can get that. If you tune in all stream, every stream for 3 weeks, bro, you can get there. I stream more than... Do I stream more than 25 hours a stream, chat? Or a week? I don't remember. It's... If I do all 6 streams... It's 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. So 9 and 16 is 25 hours, yeah. Yeah, you could have it within 3 weeks. Or no, I think it would take like 3.5 weeks because you're not at 425, you're at 414, my bad. For some reason I rounded that to 425, but you know, close. Darcy, what are you doing? How are you here so often and you just can't keep the stream open? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, you did used to watch on other platforms. Ooh, my hand. Oh. All of a sudden, my hand started cramping. What is it? There we go. Now I don't have to hold click. I switched it to toggle mode because my hand was cramping. 400 hours for your first monument block? Dang. That's what you get for watching on... Yeah. See, that's really the problem and why I have a really hard time finding long-term moderators for any other platform, is because if I make someone a mod on Shorts or TikTok, inevitably what happens is they end up wanting to see the stream in landscape. and then they come over to the purple site, or they disappear from the internet forever because, well, they, you know, it's a short stream and attention spans are a thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 22 Hondo now. Because they're wild? Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, actually, since I've hit Deep Slate, both TikTok and Shorts have slowed down dramatically. The view counts are not popping like they were when I was insta-mining. It seems like insta-mining, digging a hole, did wonders for the algorithm. Pretty scooter. Boom, 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 boom. I'll consider it. People had no idea how I was insta-mining, yeah. And I was moving a lot faster. And I was booking it. Like, I was mining at unreal speeds, to be frank. Like, especially on days when I was absolutely locked in. People don't insta-mine that fast. People don't insta-mine that fast and talk to chat. You know, like, yeah, it's the attention spans. Oh. No, I'm not gonna do Instamine on Deep Slate. I was hoping that the algorithm would keep up on the Deep Slate, but I kind of feared it wouldn't, and it didn't. And, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we've been in Deep Slate now for a few weeks. It has definitely slowed us down. Like, I'm absolutely not complaining that, you know, that the views change. I understand, you know, what I do directly impacts viewer engagement. Like, I'm not complaining, but I was super stoked when I did get the engagement. And honestly, I don't know. There might have to be more holes in the future, chat. Smaller holes, maybe, that are only insta-mineable depths. I don't know. Finish the creeper hole. Oh, God. Now that we see 1 billion blocks from home, we might... Oh, right, because we can see the creeper hole. Now I'm gonna dig a hole for every project. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me get bingo started. I already know what my next 2 big projects are going to be, though, so. All right, chat, bingo is now live on the Purple site. If you're not familiar, we play a mini game at the end of every stream on the Purple site where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. So if you want a chance to leave your mark in the hardcore world, come on over to the Purple site. You guys have about 9 minutes to claim your bingo cards until we start the game. Deal? All right. Once this is done with the thing, how fast will it be to get our loot? Oh. It'll be faster. Oh yeah, the next big projects, the one right after this hole, is going to be overhauling the storage room. We need to add shulker loaders for bulk stuff and get out, and take away every item filter that is a duplicate. That's how I'm gonna handle that. And then Mobsu, okay, dude. And then the project after that is going to be Mobzu, and getting every variant of every mob, of every adult and every baby, all the missing variants. The whole is the goal. And this is hardcore. We did start this in January. This is my 63rd stream digging this hole. The bowl is the goal, oh boy. Yeah, we'll have to think about the weekend-a-thon, and mods, definitely make sure you have your notifications on in the Discord, especially for the mods and the to-do channels. Cause this year's partner celebration subathon is going to be a shorter weekend-a-thon kind of thing, and I'm definitely gonna need ideas. You had a 55 streak? Nice, dude. Oh, Gryson, did you see that Core Protect just announced that they have Fabric either in development or close to release or something like that for Patreons? I don't know if we would want to stick with Core Protect or go to the alternative that you found, especially because of their Patreon setup. But it's another option to consider. Man, my arm is... I use about a pick an hour here with Deep Slate. Yeah, I'm like 2.5 hours into digging, and I'm almost halfway through this third pick of the day. Mhm. Two. Grayson must have been AFK. Um, that's the whole point of hardcore. Oh, no worries. I got a Discord notification earlier today or yesterday with like in their announcements channel. I don't know what's on there, if it's on their Patreon yet, but I do know. If they added to Fabric, I'd be apt to stick with what we know, but that's just, I agree there too. As long as, I mean, if you're willing to keep the Patreon, or if I mean, I could always, you know, just do the one-time thing whenever they release an update. If you don't, one or the other, it doesn't really matter. Oh, inventory's full. You finished it? It's working? Oh, nice. I'm about to be done with stream. Just DM what you need or want from me, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Or maybe after stream. I might stay up and watch some anime or something. We got 2 minutes to dig. Let's go dig. I don't really have anything to watch tonight, though. Oh, Techno is making the fog mod that we talked about a week or so ago, and yeah. No releases yet. Okay. I assume they didn't give an ETA. They asked for early build testers. Offer up your server as tribute, Grayson. See if you can get the file. And then we can use it to, I don't know. Maybe we wait for Core Protect now. Maybe Core Protect's release of Fabric support is the trigger for us to move the SMP. Nausicaa online? I feel like you mentioned that. I don't remember what it is, though. Bingo's not letting you play? Why? You have 9 seconds to get your bingo card, Darcy, if you haven't gotten it yet. Alright, I'm gonna start bingo now, chat. Old anime. Interesting. Okay, bingo is starting. Set that back to hold. And the numbers are starting now. Let's take our boxes home. Can't forget that one. Let's take a look at our progress at the whole. Heck yeah, chat. There's a good chance we can finish that tomorrow with a full fat 4-hour stream. All right. It is calling numbers. Yeah, it's called 10 of them so far. Make that 11. Yeah, so Darcy, the fog mod that I asked for was a fog mod based on the edge of rendered chunks rather than a fog mod based with the center on the player, so that the fog would still happen at the edge of your rendered chunks, even when you have like different distances of chunks in different areas. So I don't know exactly how Techno has gotten that working, and if it's working exactly how my brain thinks it will work, but I mean, either way, we'll see how it works, and yeah, we'll get it added to the Colonel mod pack and stuff. I'd want to get it up on CurseForge and all that jazz. Did you see how it looked with Voxy? It looked so cool. Yeah, Techno came in here like a week or two ago saying he had coding. He knew how to make mods and stuff, and I was just like, I'll keep you in mind if I ever need a mod. And then bam, we had a mod idea together in chat, and I was just like, it's worth asking. All right, we got a bingo winner. I appreciate that, Techno. I will test it out, and I'll get with you. Shilly wins bingo today. All right, Shilly, it's been a while since you won, huh? Trying to find you in the list. Shilly has Soul Lanterns. You've won 24. This is your 25th W. Your last victory was stream 987, and now we're at 1125. Oh my God, that is 150 streams ago, Shilly. Bruh. Let's get your Soul Lantern, whatever the heck that is. 150 streams ago. I remember when you had 24 or whatever of them, and you just kept winning. You know, you were up there as a contender for like top 3, top 5 for a long time. Actually, you might still be in like the top 5. No, you're in 9th place now, actually. But both 7th and 8th are tied at 26, and you're at 25. So if wow. All right, GG Shilly on your dub with your Soul Lantern, my dude. Abso-flippin'-lutely massive of you. That's
massive.
Ooh, that's massive, dude. With the Prime sub coming in, Techno, heck yeah, dude. All right, do we have any diamonds to burn today? Exclamation mark partner plus to see qualifying subs. We do have a few Prime subs. Techno nonetheless right there. Thank you. But no diamonds to burn today. Oh boy. I'm gonna view crash report. Okay, I got that open. I will see what mod caused that. But we gotta get back in the world. We can't end it there. It's always flying around the monument. Probably a coincidence. I did notice, since I added Voxy support to the Colonel Kingdom SMP, I noticed that for me, if I get on and I play for like more than half an hour, Minecraft gives me an error saying it runs out of memory. But like I look at Task Manager and like the game's not using any memory more than usual. And the F3 screen, the game's not using any memory more than usual. So like I wonder if that's because like the mod that I'm using for Voxy there has something to do with it. Whoa, what's this? Hype train.
Hype train started.
Hype train. So like I wonder if there is an issue with Voxy that causes issues, and like maybe that's related to Voxy as well. We're about a week away from the new cape. It'll be next weekend during TwitchCon is all we know. Make sure you drop a follow. I'll be giving more information as you find out about it. I haven't had like it was weird. I had it happen twice. Once I was just on the SMP AFKing, and I don't know if it's just because like I turned up the render distance so high, and the Voxy server side thing was giving me problems. I'm not sure. Should have made the fog pink. Oh no. Well, maybe we add that in a future version or something. Just a hex code to change your fog to. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll wait out this hype train. Before we end stream. We got time. Nothing came through to there. Bunch of boxes. Full ender chest, and that's all we need over there now. Yeah, we're finally putting boxes away. Oh my god, Chad, it's been so long. Oh, does he still have more back there? He does. I'm just gonna take them all from him now. Save him a little bit of work. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, chat. Yeah. No, I think we're good here for the day. We had some good progress in the hole. Got a lot of stuff. Stuff and things and stuff. I just looked at your link and I thought it said Forge mod and it was Fog mod. But I looked at it and I was like, wait, did he make it in Forge? I was really worried for a second. Exclamation mark world tour. But I was really worried for a second because of just how it was spelled Fog mod. I thought it said Forge and I was like, oh no. I got worried. I was like, did he just waste his entire evening? I mean, trust me, I've done that before. All right, we're getting out of the world though. All right. We will get wrapped up, chat, and get the flip out of here. I am going to be live again tomorrow night. 9 p.m. Eastern again with some more massive Minecraft digging a hole. Yeah, I'll test it out sometime this weekend, and I'll message you. I don't know who we're raiding yet. I gotta look. I can't start the raid until the hype train ends. I never like to end in a hype train. Let's see. Do, do, do. Oh. Mm. You know, I haven't seen QYon live in so long. Hope he's doing all right. It honestly feels like it's been like a year since I rated him. I'm just looking through all my hardcore homies that are live right now. Oh, I found a new, someone new that I'm not following. We'll send a raid over that way, chat. I feel like I've rated this guy. No, wait, what the heck? Did I not follow them when I rated them last? I feel like I just rated them. And they're in my recommendeds, not in my... Oh, here's someone new. Oh, their title is Hardcore Minecraft, but they have Discord open on stream. Never seen anyone streaming Discord before. All right, they're back. I think I've rated Zaggy within the past week or so. All right. Chat, here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get over. We're going to send this to Hey, I'm Jarv. They're playing hardcore. Hopefully you guys go over there and have a wonderful time. If you are not subbed, just copy the text out of that raid message at least. Put something in the chat to let them know you're there and you want to have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the Prime subs. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the TikTok gifts. And thank you for the jewels on YouTube. Thank you everybody for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with more massive Minecraft hole digging. Hopefully we finish this layer. I'd love that. All right, peace out.